Hello YouTube, it's Mr. Duck and Bubbles, and it's been quite a while since my last review. And I thought, since it's Christmas, I thought I'd do a very special review. Today, we're looking at Samurai Sentai Shinkenger Samurai Gatai Shinken-Oh, aka the Power Rangers Samurai Megazord. Now, if you're wondering, this is the import edition you're looking at right here. I got this Megazord set for my 19th birthday. It was about 88 bucks, roughly $90, but it was actually kind of worth it. As you can see, this can comes straight from Bandai of Japan. See the symbol right here. Sorry, that was email alert. Sorry about that. But you can see you have the Shinken-Oh, the 5 origami, the symbol, well, actually the sticker right there. But here's the side of it. You have the Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Green Ranger, Yellow Ranger, and the Pink Ranger. And then on the back, it shows the combination. And if you also notice right here, you have the Spin Sword and the Fire Smasher, both that come with hidden discs. Here's a picture with the demonstration here, and it looks really good. Let me just zoom out for a quick second. And as you can see, here is the Daishinken, or the samurai sword. The hidden shield, or hidden disc shield, which combines to the relays on the arm, or the side, or the back. Here's the helmet, and please forgive me, but the sticker blocks the bottom half. But before we get to the Megazord, here we have the 5 Rangers. And I'm going to use the English names. We have Red Ranger Jaden, Blue Ranger Kevin, Green Ranger Mike, Yellow Ranger Emily, and Pink Ranger Mia. And let's not also forget Gold Ranger Antonio. Now, this set is really cool. You've got some Japanese. I can speak a little Japanese. You might have noticed I used a little bit in the beginning. So, enough with the box. Let's take a look at the set. And you're thinking I'm going to do a cut. Well, surprise! I actually set this up beforehand. And before you ask, the set also uses really high quality cardboard for the package. I love it. But the set comes packaged like this, disassembled. And there are a couple of things missing. What am I missing? Oh, I know. Daishinken itself and the hidden disc shield. But we're going to take a look at the Zords themselves. So, I'll explain each how it works. This is extremely different from the North American version we got. So I'm going to bring them in one at a time. We're going to start things off with the Riu Origami, aka the Lion Foldingzord. And what you have here is the basic fire shape, And I love the way these origami all look different. This one represents the power of fire. And if you notice closely, there are tiny little octagon details, and it's really cool. Nothing on the underside though. It's pretty upsetting since it's the main body. And if you notice here, on the bottom, on the legs here, there are specific shapes. One for the Dragonzord and one for the Bearzord. And these are triple folding mecha. So, to transform the Lionzord, you'll want to start off by folding out the legs. Fold out the connector bits. Pull out the legs a little. Oh, and since this is the Super Sentai version, yeah, you can create that. But since I pulled out the legs, I'm trying to do the best I can. And you've got the, well, hold on. There you go. You have the Lion Foldingzord. And it looks pretty good. It's kind of small, but a little interesting. Yeah, I know I'm playing with the mouth, but that's all it can do in animal mode. Now, as a Power Ranger fan myself, I'm always a sucker for Red Rangers, because I like them because they're basically the leaders of the team. But sometimes certain Rangers are really cool based on what they have. In my case of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, my favorite Ranger was always the Green Ranger, Tommy, because of A, he was the Green Ranger, B, he was pretty badass and cool, and 3, he had a Dragonzord. But speaking of Dragonzords, there is one in this set, which is the Riu Origami. And if you're not familiar, Shishi means lion, Riu means dragon. I'll explain the rest as I go along, but they all also have elements. You got fire, water, wood or forest in samurai, sky, and earth. So let's take a look at the Riu Origami. It's the blue one, which is my favorite color. And as I already mentioned, there is no detail on the backside of these Zords. Backside of the Shishi Origami. It's really cool. And also, I like how it looks. But you can see these lines, but that's how it is when you make it. The Dragon Foldingzord in the American version couldn't do this at all. None of them. So to transform him, and if you also fold out this panel here, he has the helmet for the Shinken-Oh combo. So, to transform him, you'll want to pull him like this, slide him like that. Well, actually, no, you'll want to fold out this piece right here, fold out the neck, and then fold out the dragon head. Rawr. Out of all the Zords, this actually looks like folding paper, or folding God. I actually like the Dragonzord. It's pretty cool. And I love, and it's so fun to do. And the neck, because it's so posable around this area, around this area right here, that you can actually make a lot of fun with it. And also he carries the Shinken-Oh helmet. So I'm just going to put him off to the side and move on to our next Zord, which is the Kuma Origami. Kuma Origami, which means bear. And he looks pretty cool. Nice detailing, side detailing here. And wait a second. Oh, I didn't notice this. It has a little lines on here. I didn't see that coming. I think it's because of the lights in my little area right now. In my shooting area. But it looks really cool. I didn't notice the rings. I hope it actually comes across well on camera. I don't think I noticed it with the dragon yet. So it looks pretty cool. So to transform this one, you'll want to start by unfolding the legs, moving this piece back, and folding out the legs, and this doesn't have a sliding feature. And the head comes out here. And here we have the Kuma Origami. Oh, and before anyone asks, each Zord contains the Shiba Clan symbol on their legs. I'll just quickly demo the lions here. The Dragon Zord has one on his neck, which isn't odd, a little odd. Like all the other Zords, it can't do much other than open its mouth. Interesting, huh? Rawr. It's a really cool guy, and the red eyes is a little creepy, but I love it. And also, if you can also do this. On the episode, the team unites, where he's fighting like this with his paws. Oh, and also, one thing I should mention is that there's a red switch. So when you're going, this is for one leg mode, but when you split this, he goes back to animal mode. Not bad. Again, the frame. So, we've got the top part, the bottom half, but we still have two others to go. First up for the limbs, we have the Sorrow Origami, aka the ape or monkey Foldingzord. In Samurai, he's the ape Foldingzord. It's a triangle, and there's actually a little hole that runs right where my finger is. Let me just demonstrate it better. There's a hole there, and I believe Emily actually threaded a string right through that fist hole, which is kind of interesting. It looks cool, and I think all the other Zords have this lining around here. Just kind of cool. However, the Sorrow Origami, or ape Foldingzord, has a really simple transformation. And this is basically what its limb mode looks like. But we're going to turn it upside down, and it's the arms, and here we have the ape Foldingzord. I like this thing. I actually like it. It's kind of cool. And he's got enough support to stand on those hind legs. Or you could do it like this. Like the Dragon Zord, he has posability in the arms and fists. And it's got the Shiba Clan symbol molded in yellow. And that face is pretty tough, especially for a monkey. He's pretty good. Fine. Now, last but certainly not least, we're going to take a look at the Kame Origami, or as many people call it, the hockey puck Zord. Mostly because of its shape. And it's the Turtle Foldingzord, and believe it or not, the American version actually kept the 3D feature. Because of its limb changing feature, they had to keep it like that. It's got a simple transformation. You just split the darn thing in half, pull the head, and I'm just gonna put her right on top of, well, she can't do much other than flip her flippers. And that's pretty much what all you can do with this guy, little one. So, this is how they basically look in the show. And if anyone asks, I've tried stacking them the way they did in episode 2, but I failed a couple times. Let's just get straight to the combining. To start things off, we're going to start with the legs. Put Shishi off to the side. Oh, and anyone asks, Kame means turtle. No, I'm just going to move the turtle and the ape off to the side. We're going to start with the Kuma origami. Flip up his head and just fold up his legs. That's all you do. On its own, oh, and the way it tilts indicates which side it's supposed to be on. But we'll get to that in a sec. The Dragon Foldingzord, I like playing. It's a lot of play by. All you just do is and I would, but except you push it up and then push that in and remove the helmet. We'll take care of this later. That's a dragon, and it stands pretty well on its own, actually. Oh, unless you tilt it to the side. Alright. Okay, for the, well, for the Turtle Zord, all we just do is twist, and that's that. Ape Zord. And that's it. And if you can, when you fold it over, it looks like it's just ready. Oh yeah, I know you can only see like half of a circle on the Turtle Zord because of the fists. God, I never get tired of that. All that's left is the Lion Zord. So first things first, you'll want to open it up a little so you can fold in the legs, flip up the arms, flip it like that. Now, unlike the American version, it's one piece. However, here, you just do it like that. Now remember those pegs? Well, they fit onto specific parts of the Zords. So we have the Bear Zord, the Dragon Zord, and here we have the arms. Oh, we also want to slide in the Daishinken, and we're going to turn him back around for the hidden shield. Oops. The piece must go around here. Ah! The sword won't stay in. And finally, the helmet. And here we have the Samurai Megazord united. Alright, Megazord, we are united. This is actually a really cool looking set. It's a little smaller than, actually a little bit bigger than the American version. It looks great. I like it. Now the shield back here, and as been advertised, you can also store it on the arm. Sorry, my watch beat for 3 o'clock. Yeah, it kind of looks a little... Oh, didn't have that arm plugged in properly. Weird, but the handle was... Where's that hole? Oops. 1 second. There we go. And finally, the sword. And here we have the Megazord. And it looks great, and the shields can spin, but this is because of the power of the shield. Talking of the shield, let me just get a test for a sec. The shield is actually a really cool piece. If I had a Shinken-Oh, it would look great. I'll also have the Shiba Clan symbol, and on the disc, you have all 5 shapes. Let me just take it out for a sec. Now, this is called a hidden disc, or hidden disc. Hidden disc. I know I speak a little Japanese, so sue me. And this actually spot right here is the indicator for the Iromaru and the Shinken-Oh. It looks pretty cool, and I love the reflective chrome. It looks great on itself. Now, I actually got this when I first heard that this was going to be released in North America. I was kind of interested in it. I actually got this for my birthday, for my 19th birthday. Oops, sorry that since happened. But I prefer to have it stored here. Now, there is one more function to this thing. I will admit, you just need to take these off. Now, what you see here is basically a setup for the Daikai Shinken-Oh. Daikai Shinken-Oh. I'm actually hoping to get the Daikai-Oh board. Well, hoping to get it soon because Daikai-Oh is really cool. Now, this has actually quite a few combinations. You have the Beetle Blaster Megazord, Octospear Megazord, Tiger Drone Megazord, the Swordfish Fencer Megazord, Samurai Shark Megazord, but then you have 2 other combinations. You have Daikai Shinken-Oh and Samurai Howl, which can be made with the Mogyu Dio, I believe. Yeah, I know. I actually haven't seen the show, but hey, I need something to work with here. I am actually planning to get the other origami, like the Ebi Origami, Ika Origami, Tora Origami, the Kajiki Origami, but the one I'm looking forward to getting the most is the Kabuto Origami, because, first of all, I love the Beetle Blaster Megazord combination. The American version I didn't like. So basically, that's it. this is all you get with the Megazord set. So, this is Mr. Duck and Bubbles. And I'd like to wish you a very Mighty Morphin Christmas. I'll hopefully see you in the new year. Until then, have yourself a Merry Mighty Morphin Christmas. See you in the new year.